We got some good news, we got some bad news. The good news is I'm back in New York, and Ride Mexico was a huge success. Everybody's loving that video. It's blowing up, and I'm glad all of you are sharing it and supporting that video. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go early on my channel, maybe a few videos ago, Ride Mexico. I went parasailing with my scooter, and it was crazy. It's a lot warmer than it is here, but it's not too cold. Bad news is my ankle is kind of destroyed. I couldn't even tell you the day I hurt it. Couldn't even tell you how I hurt it. I don't even have footage. Didn't even tweak or anything like that. It's definitely been hurting on and off for the past 2 months. Felt like a small little sprain that I was dealing with. I was riding. I did a bunch of tricks. You guys have seen me riding for the past 2 months, and it didn't feel too bad, but it wouldn't go away. Now, currently it is Sunday the 26th of January, and you guys are watching this a few days after that. And I'm actually waiting for tomorrow to get results back for MRI. I have some small results showing that I have a slight tear in some ligaments, I have a chipped bone, and all this craziness. I don't even remember, it doesn't even feel that bad. It doesn't even feel like I'm that restricted. Just a little sharp pain. When I warm up, it kind of goes away, and it's just something I've been riding with for the last 2 months, and maybe that was kind of a bad thing. I didn't give it a chance to heal. But the doctor calls tomorrow, and he's going to give me the green light or red light on what I got to do. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it just says, you know, a little bit of physical therapy, maybe some resting or taking it easy, like an ankle brace, and that should fix things up. I don't think, even if worst case scenario, this is going to stop me. I've ridden and way worse times. I've had full knee reconstruction, had surgery on that, had surgery on my thumb, and I was able to ride both times. So I was able to figure out, of course, riding flat, but I was able to figure out different tricks and ways to kind of build the rest of my body, because we do have 4 limbs. So when one's taken out, you got to use 3, which sucks when you have one leg taken out, because you kind of have to ride 1 foot. But I do need to take it a little more easy. I'm still waiting to hear what he has to say, and tomorrow will be the day. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, on Insta story, you guys have more of like a live feed, but I'll find out more about that in the next video. I'll let you guys know. But for now, I'm gonna ride flat, and I actually have my flat scooter with me today in the skate park, because it's the only scooter that I'm gonna allow myself to ride for a little bit. I'm gonna get a bunch of flat clips here, see if I'm not in the way, and if I am, there's a basketball court right there. I'll probably get more clips in. So get a flat session, see what we can do, see if we can learn some opposite leg tricks. I'm gonna try to switch it up today and try to learn 5 opposite tricks. So 5 tricks on my weaker leg, so my back leg. So whether it's doing an opposite mega spin, switch peg tricks, switch spins, switch balance tricks, I think it's a good exercise. Every time I get hurt, it helps me appreciate and work on stuff that's weaker for me. So that's today's focus. 5 tricks, opposite leg. Let's do it.
Chase down a brand new adventure. Step up, step out, and enter in.
It's so interesting to try to do tricks that are like beyond easy for me with my other foot, to do with my switch foot, and to mega spin is so hard. Like just to do an opposite mega spin, so meaning opposite foot and spinning the other direction, I feel like I just started riding, which kind of is a good thing, because when you feel like that, it's definitely something you should practice and work on, and I think I want to do that. I think right now I'm going to see if I can do at least 5 spins with my opposite foot spin, so pretty much the complete opposite mega spin. If I can learn that, that'd be awesome, because let's say once this foot is healed, which shouldn't be too long, probably like a week or 2, should be able to put a little more weight on it and like really ease into the sessions. It would be sick to just do a mega spin one way and like stop it, switch a foot, and just go the other way. Trippy, cool idea. Never wanted to try it, but now I have no choice. So let's try to do this mega spin, frontside mega spin, opposite mega spin. See how many spins we can do.
Our dreams on the horizon, our fears leave on behind.
I'm trying to go past 3.5. I think the last one was 3.5. So hard. Now I remember what it feels like to first learn mega spins, and man, it's so much harder. I just think this kind of foot placement is the wrong way to do it, or the harder way, because you can't really set up. It's hard to pump because you can't really push into the circle. But I think with a few more tries, we should be able to at least get 4. But if we can get 4, I'll be happy, because 3.5 is just annoying. crazy how much of a difference it is to go the opposite way. If I do my normal way of spinning, I can go 40 plus. I've never done 50, but just to do 5 is very effortless. I'm not like I'm bragging, it's crazy to see the difference. Definitely good exercise to do. If you guys are learning a trick one way, as soon as you're learning it one way, learn it the other way too. If you can learn it at the same time, like let's say if you're learning tail whip, practice heel whips too. If you're learning 360s, practice your opposite 360s too. Like learning it right in the beginning is definitely gonna help anything. You're gonna help find more street spots you can hit. You're gonna be able to film nicer videos because you'll be able to spin both ways, it looks better. And if you ever get hurt, you'll be able to ride no matter what. Like I'm trying, there are a lot of possibilities still for me, but just this trick, just doing an opposite mega spin, so frustrating. That was like more than 100 tries. I do have maybe 1 or 2 more switch foot trick ideas I want to do. Again, this is something that I'm gonna have to learn to live with for the next week or so. I do have some other videos filmed already, so it's not like I'm filming handicap videos for the next 2 weeks, so don't worry. If you guys are watching these videos, there's gonna be plenty of good videos coming your way. But I do want to learn to do a switch half lash, which I did, but I want to do it twice. I want to do a switch double half lash. I've never done that before. I've done one like a couple times before this, but to do a double would be awesome. So we'll try that next. Crazy. Barely. Forget what it's like to have patience with basic tricks that I've done years back. Just to do that with my regular foot is like eyes closed, barefoot, whatever you want to do. Throw tomatoes at me, I can still land it. But just doing a switch, I kind of got lucky because when hang fives were a thing back in the day, like 10 years back or more, I made sure I learned switch hang five, which has helped me learn switch peg fives. But just the half lash part, man, is so hard because my muscle memory is just used to putting the weight on one side too, just my arms, yet alone my feet. But just like putting the weight on my arms on one side, I had to relearn that. And I still didn't really learn it. I did one, but I didn't feel confident doing it. Definitely want to work on that because it will be a useful trick. If I can learn that, and then you can kind of just go back and forth. All this is good training. I'm just frustrated, and I have to learn to not be, especially when you're hurt. I mean, it could be worse. It could have, you know, I'm just grateful to have one working leg. The other leg works pretty good too, but you know, just to be in a grateful mindset and to be able to ride still.